morning, afternoon, and evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the review of the Banjo Bowl. Holy shit, what a game. I was not expecting a game like anything close to this. I was expecting a really close neck-and-neck game between the Bombers and their biggest rivals, but holy shit, what a game. So getting into the pregame, we got our Bombers entrance, of course, with the pyro. All right, other things of note, Roosevelt is out. He's not playing this game. I think we signed him mainly just because our receiving core is good. However, if anyone gets injured, we really don't have a ton of guys to replace him. So keep him out. The receivers we have now are in sync with Rasheed Bailey and Kenny Lawler and Nick Dembski and Drew Wolotarski playing awesome. So that'll bring us to the first quarter. Not a whole lot happened there. Saskatchewan would get a field goal and make the game 3-0 for them. Our second drive, we would actually start throwing the ball. We only really ran it this first drive, but we didn't start throwing till the second. And then we would get a touchdown.
You got nowhere to go. Come on! Come on! Oh, yeah!
All right, and then we would miss the convert. Come on, guys, we gotta hit these. You know, we can't be missing these easy. Like it's a gimme point. You can't miss it. Second quarter, Saskatchewan would get a field goal, so they'd be at 6 points at that point, and then a big sack by Big Hill. Reaction here. And we'd really push them back a lot, and then immediately Fajardo would get a huge run, so kind of retconning that great work by Adam Bighill. However, he would make up for the fact that our defense kind of blundered that next play with an interception. Reaction here.
Come on! 10 seconds, 10 seconds, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, you suck! Oh!
Holy crap, I was so pumped up at this point. Like, me and Zach we were already starting to feel the effects on our voices. I've really kind of blown my voice out already. But early on, we were really starting to feel the effects of that. And we get huge yardage with a nice throw, nice catch, nice run by Nick Dembski. Reaction here.
You need to connect here. Oh, boy. Oh, yeah!
Now, this one was really interesting because this is a play where it looked like Caleros is going to get sacked, but at that last second makes that really nice short yardage pass, and Nick Dembski just gives himself all the room in the world. Some nice jukes get around some guys, and really get some great yardage out of that. So, awesome job by Nick Dembski, as per usual. Missed field goal kick again, and I wrote sign Medlock because Medlock all of this past season was so consistent with all the kicking he was doing. He hit it every single time. Is he old? Yes. However, I don't think there's any, is there any doubt that he's better than the guy we have now? No, not even close. And has he been on the field in a while? No. However, I would argue that if you put him on the field for a few weeks, that you could get him doing, at the bare minimum, a little bit better than the guy we have right now. So, but I hope maybe later in the season we decide to make that decision and pull the trigger on it. Fajardo would get a huge pass, a lot of yardage there, at least 40 yards. And then Saskatchewan would get a field goal, and this would be a 9-6 game for the Roughriders. Now, it'd be really interesting because we'd then go on a drive, and it would be 2nd and 1. Harris gets a big drive, and with 2nd and 1, and it looks like we're about to just, put McGuire in and punch it through and get that extra yard. McGuire takes a step back, huge throw, and to Dembski, and gets us in the red zone. Reaction here.
Oh, we're faking it. We're faking it. Oh, my God.
And then obviously that play was followed up by, I think Saskatchewan got a penalty, pushing them back to the 1 yard line, where we would get our third touchdown of the game. Reaction here. Saskatchewan would then afterwards get their, because actually, oh, sorry, forgot to point this out. We missed, I believe we missed this convert again. Yeah, we missed the convert again. And then Saskatchewan eventually got a 41-yard field goal attempt, and they would miss that. And that brings us into halftime. So it's going to be a 12-6 game at halftime. So the Bombers were doing quite well. I was very pleased. Sorry, 12-9, not 12-6. Now bring us to our third quarter, where we would start with an awesome play by Willie Jefferson. Sackham Fajardo. Reaction here. All right, all went well there, and then we would get a big drive and a good catch by Kenny Lawler. Saskatchewan would get an unnecessary roughness penalty and take a 10-yard penalty, but eventually we'd keep going and we'd get that touchdown. So that would be, I believe, was it our third touchdown? No, I said third touchdown earlier. I meant second. This is the third touchdown. Reaction here.
Woo! Yeah, that's it. Yeah!
However, one thing about this touchdown is we finally hit the convert. It was really annoying all game just seeing us just blunder these gimme points that we really should have. But it's good to see us finally getting it there. Saskatchewan would then get another field goal attempt and completely miss it. And then we would get a sack and forced fumble to put Saskatchewan 3rd and 32. Reaction here. All right, so solid third quarter, really putting so much pressure on this Saskatchewan offense, which would bring us into the fourth quarter, and we would get our fourth touchdown of the game. Reaction here.
She said almost every game.
Oh my goodness, 26-9. We would hit the field goal, or the field goal convert again and make this 26-9. Holy crap, I was absolutely ecstatic at this point. And I thought that, how's it going to get any better than this? Newsflash, it does. So we would then get our third sack of the game. Me and Zach were absolutely losing our minds at this point. Reaction here. Holy crap. And then Saskatchewan would keep pushing on their drive. They would go for it on third down, and they wouldn't get it. They got pushed back from that sack, obviously. And I think it was like 3rd and 15. They got, I think, 10 or 11 yards out of it, but it just wasn't enough. And then obviously turnover of possession. And then eventually we would march down the field and get our 5th touchdown of the game. Reaction here. Holy crap, the Banjo Bowl blowout. I was not expecting this at all, especially with, at the start of the game with Saskatchewan really being good against that run offense, because when it's a running game, the Bombers have the advantage with having the greatest running back in the CFL right now with Andrew Harris. And because if it goes to the throwing game, Fajardo is one of the best QBs in the league. However, Fajardo, you haven't been able to throw any touchdowns in the past 2 games and have thrown either 4 or 5 interceptions in both of those games. So Saskatchewan's really got to figure some stuff out, because all they can do is kick the ball, which is all that we, kind of can't do. We can do everything else, though. So that would be our 5th touchdown. Holy crap. And then Saskatchewan at this point, they're getting desperate. They're going for anything. 3rd down and 8, they still got to go for it or whatever it was. And there'll be a turnover on the downs. Me and Zach were so excited. As I said before, reaction here.
Stop them. I think they pushed it.
And then, of course, the end of the game, send them home. So what a game. Holy crap. I was not expecting anything like this. Even in my week 6 previews, I was so cautious to say, just saying, I basically said that, I'm not giving any prediction on this game because I think it's too close. But I feel like the Bombers in this game have really shown that they are the best team in the league. Saskatchewan was the team to beat. Willie Jefferson talked a bit of smack saying that, Saskatchewan really had not faced any true opponents. And obviously the Bombers had their very disappointing loss to Toronto where they just didn't show up. But every game since then, they've definitely been better, even with not the greatest win over Calgary. But the Bombers are the team to beat. Caleros had, I think, the absolute, very much like his second game of the season, the perfect amount of staying in the pocket and the perfect amount of flipping out, getting outside, getting that proper angle, and making that throw. So, honestly, that's all I'm gonna leave it right there. I'm absolutely loving this. I am so excited. Also, these Winnipeg Blue Bombers Instagram team, their social media team, on point, fantastic. Little bit of talking smack, love it. But that'll be the end of this video. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. Check out my CFL reviews and previews of each week of CFL action. Check out my review of the Labor Day Classic. And obviously, the Ottawa Senators 2021 reaction compilation, which is basically about 9 to 10 minutes of just memes. So enjoy. So I'll see you guys next time.